Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Everyone, welcome to another amazing session of Gusto Reaction. My name is Ima, and in the house with me I have Donny Fesky. Alright guys, before moving on, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Thank you for always liking, always sharing, and always commenting. And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Now, if you're talking about escorts and the rest and all those entourage, don't you think it's supposed to be banned for people who are not government officials?
That is a big question. Now, when you say people who are not government officials, does it mean that one of the lowest government officials should use
okay, let me rephrase, like people who are not like top government officials. Let's talk about the president, the governors, and maybe senators. Anybody below that, I don't think they should have like all those entourage and the rest.
For me, I think it depends on where they are going to or the location. For instance, if you are moving on a very busy road and you know that if people get to know this is a certain person that is in this vehicle, they would want to attack, or not like attack in sense to be destructive, but they want to like gather around, they want you to
give them money
and like do all of those things. So I think that's where the work of the security details come in. They are like meant to protect all of those things from happening. But for some certain places where you do not really need them, I don't think the guys that moves around with them should do. A lot of times it is like unnecessary. When you see security details, you're going like, okay, why is they carry waiting happen? Like, come on, at times it's unnecessary.
Well, some of these officials end up, harassing people.
I feel that now comes to when the people are doing beyond themselves. So I think we should still be on reaction because we've not mentioned Burna Boy. I think it depends on when these people now are doing beyond themselves. Because if you are not going past your boundary, if you are not going so close to whatever vehicle they are in, then definitely wouldn't be any reason for you to be brutalized by anybody. So it's until maybe you are going close, trying to do one or two things, and then they feel threatened by your action, and you now get whatever you get.
And these guys also get to break a whole lot of rules, traffic rules. They get to always break a whole lot of rules.
Yeah, the point of the security detail is for you to keep moving so you don't stop. And at times, people may not even be in the vehicle. At times, it will be money. At times, it will be anything you do not really know. So the vehicles are always tinted, but most of the time, people are inside. But at times, some other things that are not money, they're not people rather. They're not humans are inside the vehicle. So the point for a detail is for you to keep moving no matter what. So when there's traffic, they try to clear the road for whoever is in the vehicle so that they can always be on the move. Now,
one person that had this whole entourage thing over the weekend is actually Burna Boy. Okay, now Burna Boy started the year really good with his deal with CK, and you can see him. Okay, this is actually the Ferrari that he had the accident with. According to the tweet he made, or someone else made, it was saying that he was actually trying to catch up with his entourage. Now this is a picture of the bashed Ferrari. But then, a whole lot of people have actually come out to call Burna Boy out. I think just one girl that called him out in regards to her boyfriend, and somebody else that said Burna Boy actually bashed his car. But before we get to that, let's read his tweet. He said, "Yes, it's true, I had a bad accident in my Ferrari today. My leg just hurts a little, but I am fine. It's just funny how everyone came out with phones recording me instead of trying to help. I guess they were too excited to see me, regardless of the situation, low. But I love you all. Gambo got me." Yeah, I've seen a whole lot of time when they have accident and all of that, people prefer to stand, make videos, and even steal from you rather than help you. Why is that?
For a Burna Boy, what do you want people to do? To go close, and then they get brutalized by the entourage. Even on the stage, there was a certain concert in December, Burna Boy Live. One of the fans came up on the stage. Burna Boy kicked him right on the stage. He said he's not used to that kind of life, that he was frightened, that he felt that the guy is coming to attack him and he has to like attack him first. That's for somebody that did that on the stage while performing. Like I saw it live, he kicked the guy. So now you expect, okay, he had an accident, so people should now come and help him. Bro, something else came to my mind, then I'll not just say it because we are on the space. But I cannot go to help any big celebrity that has any entourage around them. Your boys should come down to help you, bro. That's why you have them with you, moving with you in the first place.
Yeah.
If probably you are alone or something happened, definitely accident has happened and then people are alone, people go to help them, try to sort them out and everything. But no, a Burna Boy will never be alone. So there's no way I would see a Burna Boy getting into something and then he has people around him. Definitely will be more than 5 men. So why can't they are getting paid for the job. Their job is to keep him safe, and then he's in danger. What is making them wait in the car for people to now come out to help them to do their job? They are being paid to do this thing. Something I would do, Oga. Hey, come down from your car now. Go check what you do, Oga. Meanwhile, I just the waka, go my enter, may give me one wipe for my head. I may wipe me koboko. No way.
Okay, talking about the history of violence, Burna Boy has actually been someone who has had a whole lot of history of violence. Now, and I get to see brands still go after these guys to sign them. Don't you think these are things that brands should actually look into before having to sign any celebrity to their brands?
And I think for those kind of incidents, what they look, the kind of things they consider are probably their influence and how well they've impacted some certain space.
So they don't care if they have histories of violence.
That's why the brands now differ. A brand that is about mental health and everything would not sign such artists that had some sort of history in that regards. A brand that is an advocate of sexual whatever would not sign an artist that adds sexual scandals in that regard. So that is how it works. If a brand, if you do not meet up with the target audience of a brand, definitely you would not be contacted.
Okay, now so there's also a tweet about of a girl who came out to say Burna Boy bashed her boyfriend's car, and they came out, him and his guys came out to say they were going to seize the car right now. And there's another tweet that we're going to look at where a particular guy also came out to say, okay, do you know what, this is what Burna Boy did to my car, and he didn't even say sorry. Instead, I got threatened and all of that.
For me, I don't know, I didn't see the video, but then if probably there's a video that shows Burna Boy saying that, and then I would have, okay, maybe agree, but then I'm like 80% certain that it must have been Burna Boy's boys. Is the guys that we that must have said such statement, because a lot of these guys say a lot of, because they feel that okay, they are with the artists, they have power to say and do whatever they like. They are even more aggressive than the artists themselves. They are the one that tend to slap people, they are the one that tend to wipe people, they are the one that tend to push people away and all of that. Artists will not do all of that. It is the guys that we that do most of this violent thing, so to say. So for that kind of lady, I didn't see the video. I feel that Burna Boy would probably not have said anything in that regards. Probably the boys that we would have said, well, I'm going to seize your car. Burna Boy would not say he wants to seize somebody's car, because he himself is in pain at that point. He said he hurt his leg, and then he'll be thinking about his car that is damaged and the money he's going to spend in fixing it. So I don't think it would come to his mind to say, oh, I'm going to seize your car. Definitely, most likely would have been one of his guys that was
talking about the guys that roll with the artists. Don't you think these guys at some point actually get to overdo?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that.
Because I feel like maybe the artist condones it or accepts it. That's why these guys get to. Because if you're an artist and maybe your boy or one of the guys that roll with you is actually trying to do something of this sort and you call them to order, I don't think it's going to happen again.
Calling them to order will not happen at that point. The person will do whatever he or she wants to do at that point. You now call them to order probably when you get to. Cannot be in the public now. A certain one of your boys is slapping somebody behind. Do you want to now turn back while maybe you're performing or you're moving? It's going to be more disastrous, and then it's going to be most likely will spill into violence, because they are trying to protect you at that point. If you want to talk about it and then get to your own personal space, okay guys, if people are with me, do not eat them. You could just try to shield me, but don't eat anybody and all of that. That's like what you could have said. But at that point in time where such is happening, I don't think it's like almost possible to correct at that exact time. Now,
just like this lady that came out to call Burna Boy out, Burna Boy has actually had history of hitting or having an accident with somebody and destroying the person's car in the past, and he did nothing about it. So this happened sometime in 2021. This guy at I Am Silver came out to say, "Hi guys, good evening. Burna Boy's convoy just hit my car at Lekki Phase 1 around 8:15 p.m. Date Saturday 6, 2021. This is terrible. I don't have money for RR, but yeah, but Burna Boy told me to F up.
Burna Boys.
Burna Boys. This could have actually been Burna Boy, but maybe a type. Okay, Burna Boys told me to F off.
Yeah.
One of Burna boys in the same car with Burna said to the other convoy behind to enter me, which I don't know what it means. I tried as much as I can to even hear sorry, but threatening instead. They all drove into Vintage Park Estate by Chisco behind Toyota Company in Lekki, which I believe they knew I have no access to the estate. Please, I don't have money. I'm just a mechanic. All I want is just let him acknowledge and apologize. To God who made me, I was patiently waiting for the Lekki traffic lights to turn green. Before I move. All his convoy did was to keep blaring sirens. I only tried to just move so they can move as well. Please, this is terrible. This is a terrible moment. I am a big fan of him, but this is totally off. Please, at Aisha, he had to tag a whole lot of people to know. Now with the whole calling out of Burna and the whole accident thing, do you think there is a better way Burna Boy would have been able to handle this whole situation and it wouldn't have got it to this point?
Well, the accident happened. No one knows what caused it. But we just saw videos and clips of it was actually bad. I saw the car being destroyed. Like, wow, hey, Ferrari, hey.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of money to fix
and everything. So, being in such situation, you definitely would likely not think about any other thing. What would be in your head is the money you're going to fix. You're going to spend it fixing it, especially if it is a self-inflicted accident. Maybe it was overspeeding, or maybe something happened, maybe it was brake failure or something. Like what will be in your head is the millions you're going to spend, because the car went bad, the side went bad, the lights broke and all of those things. So and then you still have to now treat yourself. Your health is also involved. So I'm speaking of from human side now, not being a celebrity. If I was in such case, I most likely would not think about any other thing other than trying to fix my car and then trying to sort out myself if no one was involved in the accident. If probably I maybe hit someone and all of that, I'm like, okay, try to sort that person out, get the person to the hospital, and then start thinking about my own personal problem that I have with my car. But if such didn't happen, then bro, I don't go think about anybody.
So according to this said girl, she came out to say, oh, the whole fault was from Burna because he was trying to catch up with the whole convoy. Now that this has happened, do you think Burna should actually reach out to, let's not even talk about this guy because his own happened in like 2021. Do you think he should actually reach out to this particular person that was actually involved in this accident with him?
Yeah,
even if he's not going to fix the car, but at least reach out, say, oh, I'm sorry and all of that.
Well, Burna Boy is a big boy. So it's very rare for Burna Boy to reach out to that kind of to such incident, because looking at Burna Boy's history and how he's in regards to his relation with people, he's not the all friendly kind of person with outsiders, like people outside the circle. So like, I don't know, it's quite rare to say, well, Burna Boy will reach out. But then what's proper to do is, okay, to confirm if the claims are true, and then try to reach out to the person that, okay, oh, sorry about what happened, how do we get to sort it out or anything. But then like, for a Burna Boy that I know,
he won't be able to reach out, or he's not going to reach out.
Burna Boy is Burna Boy.
And what do you mean by that? Burna Boy is Burna Boy.
Burna Boy is Burna Boy now.
Meaning he's not. Okay, now let's assume now that this particular guy decides to sue Burna Boy. Is he going to fly?
Sue Burna Boy for what?
And for bashing his car now. He bashed his car actually.
An accident happened now.
But Burna Boy was actually at fault.
When an accident happened, when you take it to the courts, the person behind you is at fault. If it was side by side, both of them, then are at fault.
Burna Boy was trying to...
Was it side by side or was front and back? If Burna Boy was behind and the guy was in front, I can now say, okay, was a back stroke or back effect. But if it's a side by side, they'll tell you both of you are at fault, because why were you not looking at your side and then you got involved in one person? Because the way they say in Lagos that everybody driving in Lagos is mad, except from you that you're driving. So that's like one of the ways to avoid accident from happening. Forget the fact that if it was a random person that it happened to, last time both of them will settle it out because I was bashed, you are bashed. So, but if they say now from back, now say probably Burna Boy eats the guy from the back, and then they take it to the law, to the courts, then to fly because we say that okay, Burna Boy was at fault because he was from behind. That means you are the one that eats the person from behind.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's section on reaction. Yes, tell us what you think in the comment section. Tell us if you think there is actually a better way, or there would have been a better way Burna Boy would have resolved this issue, so it wouldn't have to, you know, escalate and all of that. Yes, and we'll be in the comment section responding to some, if not all, of your comments. Don't forget to keep liking, sharing, and commenting. And also, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.
Bye.